Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you are tuning in. This is Unapologetically Me, and I am that nail tech they told you about. I wanted to get into just really another quick video. I posted one yesterday about the Gabby Petito Brian Laundrie case and kind of where did it go, and there's still so many unanswered questions, and this morning at least 2 of those questions have been answered. So we do have DNA confirmation that the skeletal remains found at the Myakkahatchee Creek are in fact Brian Laundrie's remains. And the autopsy confirmed that the cause of death was a single wound to the head. I don't know if I can say that whole thing. So, the issue here is, so where did this firearm come from? Why wasn't the public told that he was armed? I guess they knew that there was a firearm missing from the residence. Why they never felt the need to tell the public this, I don't understand, because you literally have people running around trying to find him themselves, not aware that he is armed. Do I believe that he posed a threat to anybody else? It doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't matter if I believed he posed a threat to anyone with that firearm. What matters is he had a firearm, and he literally just did away with his own girlfriend, whom he loved. So, the fact that he is now armed and on the run, I don't know that people would have been so, going up to people with their cell phones, like all up in dudes' faces that looked like Brian Laundrie, if they were thinking that he had a weapon on him this whole entire time. So that, to me, is very gross negligence on the police or FBI or whoever kept that hidden on their behalf. So, we do know that the family and the police did know that this firearm was missing. I can't confirm that, but somebody else I watched said this, and I respect that person. So, they had to do, I guess, an inventory of firearms in the household, and they did know that one was missing. So they purposely did not tell the public that he was most likely armed with that missing firearm. So this answers two big questions, were the skeletal remains Brian's, and how did Brian lose his life? And it does appear that he took his own life, and with a firearm. So this does not shock me at all. I know I haven't made any videos, but I have been very invested in this case since the very beginning. It's one of those that once you hear about, you just cannot get it out of your head, and you just want to find out all the information possible. So, where he was found, why did the parents find him exactly, where, as soon as they went out there, within 30 minutes, they found these things, they found the remains, or, well, they didn't find the remains, but you know what I'm saying, within 30 minutes of being there, all of a sudden, all this evidence was found. That is because that's exactly where the parents said he would be. Now, for some reason, when they were doing all of their searches, they neglected to go to that area because it was flooded and in 5 feet of water. But they had all the means necessary, with the dogs being able to sniff through water and scuba divers and everything else, to find these remains. But they kind of figured, well, we're going to wait to do that later. And that's why I feel the parents, as soon as they were allowed to go up in there again and the water had receded, they were there. They're like, we're going to find our son because this is where he is. Okay? I know some of you guys are going to come at me, and that's fine, because I know a lot of you do not believe. I'm not telling you that they're good people. I'm not telling you that what they have put the Petito family and the Smith family through is just unforgivable. None of this needed to happen. None of it. And if a lot of people try to put themselves in the position especially, you know, mothers and fathers of children. Like, what if it was your son? You know, what would you have done? And from the very, very beginning, I have said I would have made my child go to the police. I would have lawyered up, obviously, immediately. But with that lawyer present, I would have made my child go to the police. I mean, Brian would still be alive, I feel like. You know, none of all this money that was spent on trying to find him when he was in the exact spot his parents said that he was. You know, anyway, I could go on and on about that, but I'm not going to. So I guess where we're at now is I'm very glad that we have that information, but where do we go from here? You know, when does he become a suspect? When do we start? Is he ever going to become a suspect? Or because he's now no longer here anymore, do we just say, okay, that's done? That does not feel like justice to me. That does not feel fair to me. And it's a very icky feeling to think that just because he is no longer here to be tried, doesn't mean we can't confirm at least that he did this to her, because really who else do we have? Nobody. So, and it's not good enough. It's not good enough that everybody knows that allegedly he is the one who I don't know if I can say that word, but he is the one who caused the end to Gabby's life. We all pretty much came to that conclusion, but it's alleged. We don't know. There's no confirmation, and it doesn't feel justified to just have that be the end of it. Like, well, we all know what happened, so, but we don't need to make that. We don't actually need to make that, you know, a statement. We don't need to make that in writing, you know. That just feels horribly unfair, and I don't like that. So, I mean, hopefully this isn't the end, that this is the beginning of getting the actual justice for Gabby Petito, because everyone who has lost their life at the hands of somebody else deserves justice. So, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm always waiting for comments. I mean, I want to know what you guys have to say, you know, about these things. And, you know, please like any of the videos that you have watched that you actually like. Because it really is going to help me out. It's totally free and it's super easy. Just click that like button, and while you're at it, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Obviously, if you want to be notified, you can click that little bell along with it. And I will be back later with some more stuff, some more content. So have a great day, you guys. Bye.